Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps today. Yep, still sound like this, but no worries. I got my trusty voice helper here with me. We're going to get through this together. But you guys, I wanted to just get on mic and have a conversation. I want to first talk about what's going on with the upcoming court case with Samantha and Meghan, and then I want to talk about what's going on with Lady C. You know, I love Lady C and her bombshell that she just dropped, and kind of just talk about all of it, all the family stuff. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. Honk honk, everyone. And as for my voice helper, say hi.
I'm here to help. My voice is great. Hey, this is Jay, also known as Dr. Bad Vibes. You can find me on Twitch and YouTube, but right now you can find me on this channel saying things about stuff.
Is that what I sound like? My voice is great.
No, I was making fun of my voice.
Oh, well, I sound like that.
But hi, me here.
So honk honk, everybody. Let's kick this episode off and talk a little bit about what's going on with Samantha, because this has kept me completely fascinated and riveted. Future Jen here, I had to circle back because Jay made us the best new merch that I love so much. We now have Not Bloody Likely, in honor of one of my favorites, Princess Anne, the Princess Royal. That's her. She had said that, and I love it so much. I love how this turned out. Jay did such a great job. I will be ordering all of it. I order it just like you guys do, the notebook, the shirt, the sweatshirt, because I just think it's so fun. So Not Bloody Likely now available in the merch shop. So take a look, and thank you to everybody who's been excited about this and requested this. So I'm getting this information from Newsweek, which is reporting inside Meghan Markle's court showdown with half-sister. Okay, so Meghan Markle is 2 weeks out from a make-or-break-it fight to get her half-sister's libel lawsuit thrown out. Samantha Markle sued, I won't say her title, over her Oprah interview and comments made on her Netflix series Harry and Meghan.
Meghan's lawyers have asked the judge to dismiss the case without a trial, which would allow the royal to swerve the need to submit a deposition to testify to potentially release private messages. The two parties will go head-to-head in a high-stakes hearing listed for November 8th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time at the federal court in Tampa, Florida. So, curious how this will play out. Will she actually show up? Will it be a Zoom call? Will she say, hey, I got to get some milkshakes for the kids. I can't go to court. Or maybe she'll be in some other island that I can't pronounce without the kids and Zoom from there. Who knows?
Some near catastrophic car chase.
Yeah, maybe a car will chase her while she goes to get milkshakes at some undisclosed island.
With photographers in town.
Yeah, and one of the photographers will have a video camera that will allow her to zoom into court.
You know, that's a good point. I do wonder the same if she'll zoom in and say, I have to take care of my young kids, because she's never had to take care of them before, but this time it'll be a family thing. She has to, I don't know, whatever. She'll just find some BS reason and zoom in is my guess. I have no idea. I live in Florida and I kicked around, should I drive to Tampa for this? If I thought Meghan would be there or that I had a chance to, shake Samantha's hand, I would do it, but I don't know any of the rules about that stuff. I'll talk to some people and figure it out, but regardless, all jokes aside, I obviously am pulling for Samantha here. I hate what Meghan's done to the family. I hate how she's treated Thomas. We'll get into that at the end. I hate how she's treated Tom Jr. and Samantha as well. So at the end of last week, the court finally published the date after months of waiting. And for Samantha, this will be the third time she's had to fight to save the lawsuit.
If she is unsuccessful, it will be her last after a judge told her in March that she had, quote, one final opportunity to make the case work. However, if she is successful, not only will she get her trial, but Meghan will have until January 2nd to undergo a process called discovery, which would see her hand over to her half-sister private texts, emails, and other documents relevant to the case. A trial date has been set for July 2024. So, obviously, we've become accustomed to her lying, so why would this be any different? Meghan has lied about so much in those documentaries, so much BS that's easily disputed. And I mean, this is family stuff, but why? If
She bashed them publicly.
she bashed her in-laws publicly, so why is the rest of the family off limits? I mean, she's bashed.
Not.
They're not.
Yeah.
Well, she's not. Yeah, she's bashed them publicly as well. So, I mean, if she lied about one set of family, why not the other?
Exactly right. I mean, they both are, what's the word? Like pathological liars about everything. So anybody that she deems in her way, it seems both families, that's their go-to, play victim and lie about it, which again, we're going to get to the Lady C of it all because it sounds like a big victim move is coming. That really grosses me out. We'll get there, I promise. But in this case, again, we hope for all the best for Samantha. We're pulling for her. We hope that she's successful in this, and I hope that it does get to the discovery stuff because remember, I know you all know that that's where she got into trouble before, and it came out that she actually did help with that other book, the Finding Freedom book, whereas before she kept saying no, didn't have anything to do with it, no, and then had to publicly apologize. Yeah, I kind of helped, but only after she was forced to. She didn't readily just admit that stuff. I think it just all came out. So I'm hoping that it does go, obviously, for Samantha, but also so we can find out the good stuff of what else she's been lying about. All right, let's get into some juicy stuff. I'm a big fan of Lady C, and I would encourage you, I know a lot of you watch her anyway, go watch this video. I had a million of you all let me know that I needed to watch this video, and I thank each and every one of you who took the time to write me, and then I went and watched it, and it was kind of unbelievable. So, go watch this one. All right, I'm going to have to dance around this because Lady C has such a wonderful way of speaking, and she has to dance around things. As we know, Meghan's very litigious, but Lady C in this video, how do I say this? She's planting seeds that there is the possibility that Meghan will soon be speaking out against her dad, might possibly be speaking out against her dad. First of all, as you know, we're big fans of Thomas Markle Sr. here. I talked to Thomas Markle Jr. and I just hate everything he's been through. It's such BS. This man does not deserve this. Well, Lady C, Jay, help me out. My voice is failing me here. She's kind of implying that stuff might come out.
Yeah, I think the seeds, the gauntlet's being thrown down between Lady C and Plain C next Tuesday, aka Meghan.
Nice.
So she's basically saying there's rumblings, and she's got the connections. So she probably knows somehow, however the means may be. But it sounds like Meghan may be making some serious allegations against her dad, potentially. And she's basically saying, don't do that or there's going to be trouble. I mean, I think that's the gist of it, right?
Yes.
So if dancing around it, if something comes out again, you probably get a clearer picture if you watch Lady C's video. But if the rumored thing comes out that's maybe said, it's going to be super serious. And to the point where if you make a false claim like that, I wonder if there are repercussions. I don't know how that would, honestly, I don't know how that would go down, but it's something big time bad. Big bad.
Yeah. So again, I love Lady C. I can tell you she equated it to, she says she feels like, quote, she's swimming in a swimming pool of feces and barracuda all at the same time. It's that bad. But she gave Meghan a very harsh, stern talking to in the video, warning her, don't do it, implying that Meghan was about to potentially, allegedly do something, like possibly alleging allegations. I know it's hard to talk about against her dad of
Well,
the most disgusting thing you could think of.
yeah, exactly. I was going to say, what's the worst thing you could imagine somebody saying about their dad?
Yeah,
Probably, if you, whatever you think of, it's probably that.
probably that.
And hopefully not. Hopefully it's just rumor. Hopefully it doesn't come to fruition. But if it does, ugh.
Yeah. There's a recording Jay and I made recently. I don't know what day that'll come out versus this, where I talk about, I'm like, how is she? I know she's writing a book. I know she is. I feel it in my soul. It's just my opinion, but I assume she's writing a book. That's a safer word, right? I assume she's writing a book. And I even said in the recording, you'll hear it, where I say, how can she explain in writing why she's fallen out with both Harry's family and her family? Because we know that what she's going to play against Harry's family, and I couldn't connect the dots on how is she going to explain it in her book about where was Doria and why did she fall out with her family / her dad, Thomas Markle Sr. And I was just like trying to, I think I was just brainstorming, like what could she possibly say? And even then, obviously my brain didn't go there, because it's despicable. These are a lot of big ifs because we don't know. I love Lady C. I feel like she's pretty connected. So if she's saying it, I tend to believe what she's saying. And she's implying that the route might be to accuse him of the most despicable things. And if that's the case, he's even more disgusting and despicable than I thought was possible. I have predicted, obviously, again, we love Thomas Markle Sr. We don't want anything to happen to him. I do feel like she's, how do I say this sensitively? She's waiting around. She's waiting for him to go so she can say whatever she likes, and then who can contest it? Of course, Tom Jr. and Samantha will stick up for him and come after her, but it'll, it'll be her word against her father, who at that time would be no longer with us. So I just have this feeling that's where we're headed, and if so, that I didn't think they could possibly sink lower, and yet here we are.
Yeah, this is pretty low even for them. I mean, obviously, taking titles and status out of it, they already trash talk grandma.
Yeah.
Made up all kinds of stuff about the queen, and then,
About the whole family.
The whole family, really, yeah. And then it's like, if they're going to say this stuff about her dad, especially when he's like, while he's basically, I mean, from what your interview gleaned out was, he's not doing well, to put it simply, and waiting around to sling this mud when he can't refute it or defend himself. I mean, your own dad. I mean, hopefully not. Hopefully it's just rumor and it doesn't happen. I don't know. But I mean, if something like this, if they were to go this low to promote some stupid book or whatever garbage they're working on, this would, I would think for most people, if you were to stoop this low, that would end you. Like that's, I mean, that would just mean you're beyond horrible.
Yeah.
Like, do not do business with us because this is how we treat family. How do you think we're going to treat everybody else? Like,
Yeah.
no thanks.
So again, we're wishing the best for all the Markles, not the idiot one, Meghan, but the rest of them. And I hope that Samantha's successful. I hope Jay's right. And I love Lady C and she seems to always be in the know, but I hope it's just a big misunderstanding and it's not headed where Lady C is implying that it's headed. Just for Thomas Markle Sr.'s sake, I feel for the guy. It's awful. Nobody should have to have an evil one like this in their life. It's just evil, what we're talking about. Absolutely evil. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Jade, why don't you tell everybody where to find you when you're not helping me say things?
Well, you can find me on YouTube and Twitch. So on YouTube, I have my video game channel, Dr. Bad Vibes, my talky face channel where you can see my face talk about things. Dr. Bad Vibe Speaks.
Are you on cold medicine?
Yes. And then also on Twitch where I live stream. But Twitch just threw a curveball and they're allowing simul streaming. So if you wanted to check it out but did not want to go on Twitch, be sure to subscribe to the video game channel, Dr. Bad Vibes. I'm going to start simul streaming and put up a little bit of a notice when I do that. I do plan on streaming soon. I want to do something fun before Halloween. I want to talk about some of my favorite goofy horror movies that you should check out on Halloween. So be sure to check that out. I'll probably do that on Thursday. Whenever.
This will probably go up a different day.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, so just be sure you're subscribed, and you'll get notifications when I stream, and we'll talk about some silly movies.
Yeah. And I said it in another video. I'll say it again here since he's talking about streaming. My plan is to stream once a week while I'm dealing with allergies from hell, as you can hear. I'm just taking a streaming break, but as soon as hopefully next week, I'll be right back at it. So look forward to that. You guys are the best. Let me know your thoughts on all this. Is that where we're headed? You know what I'm saying. I don't want to say it. Is that where we're headed? Is that where she's headed? Is it? Do you think this is a thing? It's so gross to even say out loud. YouTube doesn't like a lot of words, so that's why we're being careful and dancing around. Plus, we don't know. We're just speculating, so speculate with us.
Can't sue if you don't say it.
That's right. Wow. That's kind of our MO. Anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting. Honk, honk, everyone. Of course, if you want to further support the show, check out our merch. Check out, I'm going to go in and put this at the beginning of the video. Jay, tell everybody what you just launched for us.
Oh, yeah. So we have a new piece of merch that people have been asking for, the Not Bloody Likely.
Yes.
The quote.
Princess Anne.
Yeah, the quote from Princess Anne. It's got some fancy font and I guess captures the essence of the quote.
Yes. You know, I love the Princess Royal, and so it just came out on a live stream. We kept talking about her, and that's one of my favorite quotes of hers. She said, "Not bloody likely," and we wrote it in such a fun, funny way. I seriously want this on hoodies, cups, everything else. So we now have Not Bloody Likely. So check that out. I'll put a link in the description or below this video. So check that out, Not Bloody Likely. And of course, we have Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. That's where you can find my bonus episodes, deep dives, extra content, all the things, and where people sign up to become executive producers. So again, thank you guys for all the love and support. Thank you for all the kind messages. I promise I really do feel good. I sound like Phoebe when she was singing Smelly Cat on Friends. But thank you guys for everything. You know, we appreciate you so much. And I can't wait to bring you, well, normally I end it by saying I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. I want to bring you good news that Samantha was victorious in her upcoming case. That would make me happy. But anyway, guys, I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.